Hi everyone, it's Debbie and welcome to your weekly pick a card reading for 15th to 22nd of January. Hope you're doing well. So I'll just explain it if you're new to pick a card readings. On the thumbnail for this video there are 3 cards and crystal on top. Now what I normally say is go with the crystal that resonates for you because it helps you to pick your card. And then in the description below there are timestamps for each card, and you would just skip to that timestamp depending on which card you picked. You can also listen to the whole video and take what resonates out of that. So there's a few ways to do this. This week I pulled the cards, then the crystals, and they match perfectly, which is great. And I'm also using a tarot deck this week instead of the usual business deck I use, just to see what happens. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first crystal is a crystal called Howlite, and it's white, grey and black. And this crystal is all about patience and calm being needed at this time. And then the card that goes with that, card 1, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is all about patience as well. So this is showing a lady kind of sitting on a chair, patiently looking at the moon phases, obviously, which takes time for it to cycle through all of its phases. Sitting like looking at a bunch of tools there, and books and spiritual tools like herbs, that kind of thing. Sage, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, she's being patient, and that's the guidance for you if you pick card 1. This card's all about mastering a skill as well. So it might be that you're learning something new right now and you're at the beginning of everything, and it's just a message that, you know, it takes time. It's very difficult to be an overnight success with things. So it's about taking time. It's about being consistent with what you do. So you might be building a new Instagram account, or like me, doing YouTube, and being consistent with how often you post is important. They're saying finding the joy in that routine as well, and having like a plan of when to post. It's also talking about be fine with being imperfect as you learn. Like it's not all going to be perfect when you start. Like my setup isn't perfect right now on YouTube, but I'm just doing the videos because I feel guided to put the messages out there. And you could even share your journey if you are learning a new skill. A lot of people do that on YouTube. They kind of share their journey from the start, which can inspire other people as well. And the other message was it's normal to feel a bit blocked before the expansion happens. So it could be that you've already put a lot of time and effort into something, but things are going slower than you would like. And it's just a message to keep going, basically, and be patient at this time. So hopefully that resonated. Then for card number 2, we had some turquoise crystal, and this is about protection, healing, and also good fortune and success as well. But the protection and healing bit is the bit I'm interested in, because we got the Tower card and it's reversed. Okay, so you might be familiar with the tarot card in tarot. This is a different interpretation though. It's out in nature, and it's definitely not a traditional tower with bricks, that kind of thing. The Tower upright normally means that there's a lot of chaos going on. Things are like kind of falling apart in your life, but often to come together. And usually that's an external thing that happens, and often we're not prepared for it. But the Tower reversed is talking about a similar energy happening, but it's more an internal change and something that you can, that you are creating. You're creating the change. It's not being imposed on you from outside. And you might also at this time be kind of like questioning your belief systems, your purpose, the meaning of things, what your values are. And it's almost kind of like a spiritual awakening energy. And it might be that you're being led onto a new path. it's all about examining your beliefs. It feels a bit like an existential crisis because you're questioning life so much at the minute, and it can feel unsettling, but your guides are telling you to trust the process because everything is happening for the best, and it's so you can like step into a new evolved version of yourself, if that makes sense. It can also signal some resistance to change is going on, and you might be delaying the necessarily change that needs to happen. And that could be kind of moving where you live, like changing job, changing one business to another, that kind of thing. And you could be like clinging to your old belief systems, but when they're no longer useful for you anymore. And the message is, if you resist change, then it will eventually be imposed upon you. So they're saying to go with the change. It's inevitable at this time. And it's important to tune into your intuition, because you will hopefully get messages, an idea that something is about to happen, and you can make a plan to like minimize the chaos it could cause. So yeah, the Tower reversed, it's not a negative card, it's just giving you a heads up about change happening. The turquoise is bringing protection and healing, because big changes can be quite stressful and anxiety producing. So they're saying to go with the change basically, and to get support as well if that is difficult for you at this time. And then the final crystal, we have this bigger crystal here, and this is blue chalcedony, I think is how you pronounce it. This is all about harmony, generosity, and those kind of like positive energies. And I love this because you got the 3 of Cups if you pick pile 3. The card is so nice. It's just all about community, friendships, connections, sisterhood as well, if you're thinking about joining any new groups. And I'm just gonna do this because I have some notes to help me remember the meanings, because I'm not a tarot expert. So yeah, the 3 of Cups is all about community, collaboration, friendships, and soul contracts. So this week, your guides are saying is a very good time to find your tribe, find your support systems that will support you at this particular time in your journey. This could mean finding networking meetings, groups, co-working spaces, these kind of spaces where you can go and work and meet people and not feel isolated, because it can be so isolating to be self-employed. And your guides are saying put energy into making these connections just as much as you are into your business, because it's so important to have support right now, especially if things are going slower than you'd like and you might be doubting what you're doing. It's also talking about spending more time with friends to like raise your energy and raise your vibration this week. It also mentions if there are miscommunications or any like disputes going on, try and fix these. It's a good time to fix anything like that. And it can also mean that you might be planning on going on some sort of retreat. That could be business or spiritual, like a family or group holiday, that kind of energy as well. So really like that card. If you were wondering which events might suit you or what to go to, you can always look on Eventbrite and see what is going on in your area, and also check LinkedIn and Facebook as well for any kind of suitable networking events too. So I hope that resonated. Our bonus card this week is a really cool card. It's the High Priestess. You can see here she is very connected to her intuition. She is channeling all of this energy, guidance, downloads. Sorry, I've just knocked something off my table. And yeah, she has lots of ideas and insights coming to her right now. Information is coming in dreams, and basically your guides, this is for everybody watching, are saying this week Really pay attention to your intuition, spend time in meditation, and you will receive new ideas, new downloads that you can use in your business. Pay attention to synchronicities and signs that are going on around you. So this could be angel numbers, messages in music or on signs, that kind of thing. They're saying pay attention to those things because the messages are coming through. And your gut feelings and instincts, because your guides are trying to show you a bit of a new direction. Go within for the answers and let go of any fear around your intuitive abilities as well, just in case that is a thing for you, because often we can fear that and push that away. And yeah, try and avoid too much outside stimulation, too much being on a phone, too much TV, social media, that kind of thing, because all that kind of stops you from hearing the messages that want to come through for you. So yeah, this is a really great week to tap into your intuition, to get guidance as well. So make time for that if you can. Yeah, so hopefully that resonated. And really liked how the crystals match the cards. That was very cool. Just to let you know that I'm available for in-depth business readings. There's 20% off my readings right now if you want to have an in-depth look at your business right now and what the energies are over the next 3 to 6 months. I also do some other readings. There's a vision board reading that is really great to get some guidance to put in a new vision board for 2024. And there's also a shorter 5-card reading that I do as well if you don't want to have the full in-depth business reading. I'm also offering intuitive coaching sessions, and yeah, that's about it right now. I've got some masterclasses coming out, but all the details will be in the description. And yeah, really hope this resonates, and thanks for watching, and see you next week. Bye.